Satan.
You've been there long enough. You want to know.
Yeah, I know. I'm listening to your bullshit.
If you're the one that paid the guy to do it, you're just as guilty as the guy that pulled the trigger. Kind of like stealing antennas. It don't matter if you're the one that actually took it, or if you were in on it. You're just as guilty as the guy that took it. No, well, see, there you go. See, there's my defense. I heard about it after the fact. After the fact it was done, I heard about it. I had nothing to do with it at all. Catholic philosophy. Well, the same as the Baptist. Everybody's got a philosophy. Let's just hope we all got the right one. There's only one God.
Go back and visit somebody else.
Nobody else will talk to him.
I know one thing. He can listen to that bullshit. Hey, that don't even make sense. Hey, wait, guess what? You just had a kid that was 3 days old. I think I'll throw that son of a bitch in hell because he wasn't baptized.
We'll play games. That died of abortion. What about them babies? We're going to heaven automatically, man. It's not their choice. It wasn't their choice to be aborted.
The second birth is being born again, and it don't matter how long you live, you go back to heaven. And if God thinks your soul's too good to be down here, you're back with God right off the bat.
Well, everybody's got their belief, man. I'm not going to force mine upon you, but I don't agree with you.
I'm stupid.
You guys, I thought you were having
To your way of thinking, I'm telling you that right now.
Well, I got mine, you got yours. This is leave it at that.
Good, keep yours to yourself. I'll tell you what, baptism ain't got a thing to do with going to heaven or hell, so get lost.
We got our channel and you got yours. Go back to yours. I hope I see you there, Pencil. I hope I see you in heaven. I'll pray for you, man, if you think it'll help you.
Hey, you don't have to pray for me. I know what I think of, you know. As long as I can got my sins, I'll ask God for forgive all my sins, you know, and I did everything I thought was right down here, you know. I'll tell you what, I might see you in heaven if you make it.
Well, I'm working my way towards it. We'll see what happens. I pray to see you there.
Yeah, I hope God opens your eyes so you can see a little more there and know what's going on in the world there, you know.
I know what's going on. It's destruction. Mankind can't get along with each other. Everybody wants to be the boss, and that's what's going to ruin the world. Instead of letting God be the boss, man wants to be the boss.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with baptism and all that, so I'm talking about, yeah, you got it all wrong there, right from the get-go.
Okay, well, let me be wrong, man. I'm happy with being wrong.
Well, good luck on your journey.
Hope to see you there.
I'll tell you what, I might not be able to explain it the right way, but I'm coming close.
What happens, you don't go to church, you don't learn the ways of the Lord.
Oh, you know what I do? Well, you professional out there? You can just talk to somebody on the radio and know what they do? You're out of your mind. Well, go back to your own channel.
Just by listening to you, I can tell you don't know what I'm doing.
God, and you fucking even dreamed about.
You don't gotta swear.
Yeah, do to you, dumb assholes like you.
Pencil, you're so lonely, you just want someone to talk to. Don't argue with me. I know you argue.
Channel, I don't have to argue with nobody.
You don't want to talk to you on 31 anyhow, you in Tennessee. Well, guess what? You're doing it, aren't you? I didn't say I wasn't. I just said we don't want to. You know? You're not welcome. What part of that don't you understand?
Forgive you, and maybe he will let you slide into heaven there someday.
I will get used to it. I'm just going to be here. I'm going to be right here. Yeah, don't baptized and give 10% of your gross earnings to the church and tithing. Then you might get into heaven there, BC. I give what I can afford. Sometimes I can give that, sometimes I can't. I give what's available to me. Give your 10%, BC. I think they even count stolen antennas, so, you know, out of 102 inches, cut off, 10.02 inches and give that to the church, too. Well, you shouldn't play like that.
Hey, BC, I was telling you honest God truth, man. I'm telling you the truth, man. I hope you listen to me. I hope God opens your eyes and get you on the right track. But getting baptized is not going to stop you from going to heaven. Because you're not going to hell because you didn't get baptized. I'll tell you that for sure. The only reason you're going to hell is you did something wrong and you didn't ask God to forgive you, and you're a stupid motherfucker.
Well, you better read up on it, Pencil. That's all I'm going to say. You better backtrack and read up, because I think you're lost.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been studying this shit all my life, and I know what I'm doing, It's just lately I find it finally hit me where I know what I'm talking about, At least most of it.
I'll let you tell it, Pencil. I hope you get there.
Well, maybe I'll see you someday, Maybe you think it's a little screwy, but, God might bring you around yet.
I'll do fine. I ain't worried about me. And I'm not really too worried about you, but I know where I'm heading. Pencil. I'm not here to convince you. We'll see you at the CB get-together.
You'll find out one day. God's going to answer everybody's answer. Everybody's going to know what God's talking about.
Got a church function that Saturday. I'm hoping to make it there on time. I'll bring my Bible. That'll be nice. That'll be a different pace. But like I say, I got a church function that morning, which I just found out about. So, hopefully, I can get there in time. How are you gonna make it get together and not show up? That ain't right.
God's going to be telling you.
I'll be doing God's work. I'll be doing God's work that day.
Yeah, hell you will be.
Well, at least you put one day aside to do it. I try to do it every day. So do I. But sometimes they ask for a little extra help, so that's what I do.
Well, you need a lot of extra help. There's somebody in some Bible studies.
So you're a broken record. There's no sense in talking to you about it.
You need some good Bible studies, BC.
Well, I advise you to do the same. I can record the Bible on a disc and make a DC machine that plays the whole Bible for them. Well, that'd be nice. It'll be worth hearing.
That's what you need, yeah. That's God. Everybody in the world needs that, to hear the truth.
Yeah, I don't know a judge around that would lock me up for that.
I hate to give you a Bible lesson today, BC, but you're wrong.
Well, they got those tapes, CDs, you know. I can download it off the internet, save it to a microchip, and make it play all day long. Somewhere in your locale. That'll be fine. Not a problem. I'd love to hear it. Matter of fact, why don't you make that a point to go ahead and do it?
Yeah, BC, go up the channel wherever you came from and start preaching to them guys up there and let them know about God. Because God's coming someday.
Pencil, relax.
I am relaxed, There's just everybody here. You ain't got enough time, There's a lot of people going to be dying every day, You got to let them know so you get out there and preach the word.
Shouldn't play with something so sensitive, Pencil. It might come back and do something to you.
Hey, you get out there and preach the word because some of your buddies might need that help.
Yeah, I'll need it. We all need it. That's a proven fact. Even the pencil that claims to know it all. Pencil, I think you're misguided, but that's just my advice to you.
Yeah, I take that, yeah, but I think you're misguided too, so I guess the feeling's mutual.
Okay. I'm on my way to the station. I'm doing fine. I'm on the right path. I'll pray for you, Pencil. That's all I can do.
What church you go to?
Go to the cathedral.
Where the fuck's that at?
Right downtown Saginaw. The cathedral, they just remodeled the entire old church. Stuck millions of dollars into it.
Across from Wicks Park?
No, down the street. Just as big as that one.
Which way, towards Whips or the other way?
The other way, we're not in that big pool. It is, but it's all run down. Anyways, it's a Catholic religion, man. You know, you gotta be baptized to get into the gates of heaven. That's just the way it is.
That's what the Baptists say too.
Well, that's my belief. That's what I was raised to believe.
I ain't never hear about no free pass till the age of 7 before though.
Well, you gotta read it. Children are forgiven up to the age of 7, and then they're accountable for their life after that. The forgiveness is not a thing with them. But yeah, check it out, man. It's in there. I'll even try to find it when I get some time.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. It's something longer than that. Shoving your ass. It's up to the age where you know what you're doing right from wrong. It can be until you're 30, because there's a lot of stupid fuckers running around out there that don't know right from wrong. I didn't say till your aunt's fucking teeth, but I'm talking about till you're up to the age where you know right from wrong.
I can't hear you when he keys up on you. I'll be back.
Don't bother. I hope you're Watergating this, Willie. You call this Bible study. Send me the link. Hey, that's not good. There's more time somebody heard about God, you know. Sooner or later, they're going to have to listen, you know, no matter who you are. You're going to be digging down and bowing to God instead of Satan. It's about all we got left, because there ain't nothing left on this earth for us. It's all used up. Yeah, it's getting pretty well used up. Since they drain all the fish out of the ocean, and a couple of junk sitters, we're history. Let's add a bomb business first. I thought we were history back when that Deepwater Horizon started leaking oil. And it leaked billions of gallons of oil into the ocean for months. I thought we were hit then, because I figured it would kill all the fish in the ocean, you know. But in the long run, it might be, because I think all them chemicals and stuff they put on there to get rid of them oil slicks, they're probably cancer causing, you know. They didn't vet them chemicals, they're just trying to put a band-aid on the problem. Meanwhile, you still got all that oil floating around underwater down there somewhere. These fish are eating it, breathing it, inhaling it, and then we eat it, and that chemical gets into our body, and next thing you know, you got cancer, you know. Just person by person, but when God comes down, you know, Satan's got to come down before anything else happens, you know. As soon as this world gets ready to blow itself up, Satan will make an appearance, and then if you follow Satan, you're screwed, you know. Well, he was already here for 8 years long. Barack Obama.
He's gonna come one more time just to warn his people before he comes and takes everyone.
Do you see lightning flying from his hands? Hey, you see him showing anything? supernatural power. He's gonna have supernatural power, you idiot.
Obama.
He don't have no supernatural power. You see him doing anything?
Yeah, he went to the golf course at least 10 times a week.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm telling you what, that's the way it's gonna come down, and believe it or not. You just watch and see. If you're still alive, you'll see it. That's when everybody's gonna think he's God. You know, hey, God come back, you know. Antichrist is gonna be here first, so everybody don't know that.
His name will be David.
Oh shit.
And I thought tonight was gonna be a boring night.
Oh, I was happy. I'm having a good time. At least a lot of everybody's getting the views, and they're getting some points on what I'm thinking about. And they might be thinking about their own ass, you know. Their soul's gonna go one way or the other eventually. I might have saved one of my buddy's friends or somebody out there listening. Yeah, I'll see you in heaven if I saved your soul. And I'm not even a preacher. And I don't need no donations.
Yeah, we got a pretty good preacher at my church. But he wants donations. And he wants you to work for free for the church. You know, they got a school over there too. Over there at First Baptist Church, they got a high school. I think it's a K through 12. I think it's like, you know, high school, junior high, and elementary all wrapped into one. But they got a bunch of school buses. They go get the kids for schooling. But on the weekends, when they got church, they want a bunch of the people that have been there a while, and you know the preacher knows. They want you to go out there and pick up the handicapped and the retarded kids and the abused women from the shelters and bring them into church, you know. And they want you to do all that every week, you know. They want you to put in free work. They want you to give your 10%. They want you to do what's right, you know. Look good, smell good, you know. A lot of them guys in them Baptist church that are married, they got big families too, man. They got like 6, 8 kids each.
You know what? The only thing I'm thinking about when John with all these different churches, the different beliefs, but the people that are out there doing good works and they mean it with their heart and soul, go out and help people, you know, because they want to, you know, they love people, you know, and disabled people, whatever, you know, and God's gonna see that, you know. God's not gonna forget that, you know. If they're into some kind of cult, you know, and just doing it for the money, they're screwed.
Well, it sure felt like a cult. It sure felt like a cult, that's for sure. But they do a lot of good too, you know. They do help people out. They give a lot of food away every month. Hey, $5,000 worth of food or more every month the church gives away. And then, like I said, they run them school buses all over hell. You know, hell being Saginaw, Bridgeport, and best way too, though. You know, they like the women that come in there ain't allowed to talk to any guys, and the guys ain't allowed. It's kind of almost like Amish. Like you got to get parents' permission before you even date a woman up in there. And then the single women that are up in the church, they're not allowed to wear any clothes that show a leg above the ankle. So if they want to wear a skirt, they got to have it down to the ankle. Same thing with pants or jeans or anything. Well, you can't wear jeans to church. They got to be dress pants. You walk into that church with a pair of jeans on or a short skirt, and they're going to cart you out of there real quick. When I was younger, we used to ride the bus to the Baptist church because they would come pick us up. It was a big old purple bus. We went to Trinity Baptist over there off of South Michigan by Tony.
If they're in there teaching God's word, you know, God's gonna watch you.
But my point is they suppress sex between people unless you're married, you know. Once you get married, then you can have all the sex you want, and it's evident by how big some of these people's families can get, you know. Like, there's this one bus driver that goes there, and he's got 8 kids, and they're all a year apart. I mean, his wife stays pregnant.
Well, I think sex has got a lot to do with a lot of religions, you know. Too much sex, I don't know about that, I don't know.
I ain't certain. He's got 8 kids, and their ages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and she's got another one in the oven.
Well, look back in the olden days when Abraham and all them guys were alive, you know. They had, 400 or 500 wives, didn't they? 300 wives. They were living 900 years, and they had hundreds of wives. And who would want to live that long anyways, you know? Oh, wow, can you imagine looking at somebody for that long? I can't, but I don't know about it. You know what, even in heaven, God's got, you know, after you're in the eternity with God, there's even got a tree in heaven. So when you get so depressed on living so long, you can take a chunk off that tree and it renews your spirit. But I can never imagine living so long yet, you know, where you live and you get bored with your own life. I can't imagine that yet.
I just know how they do over there at the Baptist church, and you see someone get married, and it seems like their wife is always pregnant after that, for years and years and years.
Maybe they like kids.
No, it's sexual repression. They repress it by making them wear long skirts, or, you know, they make them wear clothes that are non-revealing, and then they don't allow them to communicate either. You know, it's like taboo to talk to a single girl without her parents' permission. You know, it's almost like it's the Amish. You know, it's kind of weird. But then once they get married, you know, or start dating or whatever, and they get married, then, you know, once they're married, they can do whatever they want, and it seems like after that, they have a kid every year, you know, at least one every 12 months.
How's they all them Arabs over there, Arabs and whatever they want to call them over there.
It's like the Amish, you know.
I know nothing about the Amish. I never even tried to study the Amish because I got through the religions of Baptists, and I even went to, what was it? I'm trying to think of it. It's just like the Catholic Church almost, but, you know, it's pretty similar. I can't think of what it was called. Lutheran Church.
Right.
Lutherans and Catholics are about the same thing. Except they might have a couple little different beliefs somewhere or another along the line there, but I never stayed into it long enough to realize which one was a different one, you know, which one was doing it right. It doesn't matter, you know. It's in God's eyes, you know. Nobody else's, you know. But if you're in a cult, you're screwed, you know.
Well, the Catholics are a cult. They got all the cardinals and they got all the Pope and, you know, all that bullshit going on over there in Rome. The Roman Catholics are the biggest cult there is in the world because they invent their own laws. They invent their own sins and their ways to get out of them, you know. They believe they can pay their way out of sin. You know, just buy the church this, buy the church that. You know, wait so many years after you die in purgatory and it'll be all good. They got a loophole for everything, them Catholics.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the popes, Catholics, bishops, all the way up to mine, wherever they think their goals at, you know, what rank they give them. If you're out there teaching God, there's only one person you should be out there teaching about. You don't have no rank. You're just a messenger of God, preaching His word. There ain't no rank, you know. There ain't nothing, you know. The Catholic Church, as far as the Pope's concerned, he's just the head of the church, trying to get everything together, you know.
You know what the richest bank in the world is?
But the Pope's.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, but there ain't nobody, you know, the Pope's only the leader of the bunch. It's just like our president. He's just taking care of all the little churches, wives and bishops and all that, down the rank, you know. It's not in religion, you know. It don't make them one better than the other. It's just that they got different ranks doing different things in the church, you know.
They're basically militarized.
Well, whatever, that's what I think, you know. It's just the church holding everything together, and the bishops and the cardinals and whatever goes up the line there, that ain't got nothing, you know, they ain't no rank to me, you know. That's just another person of God doing his job, what he's supposed to be doing, but he's in the Catholic Church, so he's doing the Catholic Church way.
And the Catholics believe they can make whoever they want to into a saint, too. You know, they can make anyone into a saint just by, you know, the Pope say so.
No, it's not by the Pope say so. It's what they did, you know. You know, I can see people becoming saints, you know. People will regard them as saints, you know, because they did such a good job, you know, or they died real heroic, you know. But you know, as far as saints goes, God knows who the saints are. All his people are saints, you know, that died for Him.
Not according to the Catholic Church.
I don't care about the Catholic Church, but anybody that died in Jesus Christ's name, and during the Crusades, that was all mixed up age. All them Crusades and people were fighting for Christ, I don't think half of them were really fighting for Christ. They were fighting for money and greed and country.
And killing Muslims.
Killing whoever they could get in their way. Anybody got in their way, they'd kill them.
They killed a lot of Muslims.
Even the Catholic Church was crooked. The old Catholic Church was doing all kinds of shit too back in the Middle Ages.
You're still doing it today. They own half the fucking government, if not more.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I don't know. I just got my own thoughts on the view, you know. That's what I think.
They're the richest bank in the world. You don't think they don't have power? They don't gotta pay taxes.
Yeah, I know it. No religion's got to pay taxes. They just take it all in and build up there. And if they got a cult going, they keep it going more. And that's more the Antichrist. All them Satan worshipers that, you know, that don't even know they're worshiping Satan. They're going straight to hell.
They got their own military called the Knights Templar.
Yeah, they've been around for ages.
They're still a real deal right now today. They got the Knights Templar. They guard the bank. They guard their whole gig over there. I can't think of what it's called. Fucking, it's in Jerusalem. It's, the Catholic fucking headquarters.
I've been around since the beginning of time. The Knights Templar and what do you call them guys? Shit, I can't think what it is. I'll tell you in a second.
The Masons.
Yeah, there you go. You got it right there. That's what I was thinking of.
Freemasons.
Yeah, whoever said that, yeah, that's what it says right on the tip of my tongue. I just remember as you said it.
Well, Lutherans and Baptists, all of them. Catholic Church, all of them don't have to pay taxes. All the other churches have to pay taxes. No exemptions.
Yeah, Seven, I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
At least we got a professional out here talking now that knows his shit. Yeah, well, the Catholic Church is the only one that don't have to pay taxes. You know, like I said, the rest of the churches all pay taxes. Well, my church don't pay no tax. Oh, yeah, well, we're affiliated with the Catholics, son. Another thing, the Catholic Church is the only church that tells you you gotta pay 10% of your earnings. That's the only church that does that. No, Baptists do that too. No, it's gotta be affiliated with the Catholics, son. No. It's a Catholic church, that's the only one. Well, I'll take you out there to meet my preacher. I know where he lives. And he'd be glad to have you over and explain it all to you. But yeah, they want 10%. That's what they want, and they take it. Yeah, well, he's just as bad as a Catholic then if he wants that. He's just as bad. That's the way it is in the Baptist. Over there at First Baptist Church on King Road in Bridgeport, that's what they believe in. You gotta give 10% of your gross earnings. You gotta be baptized. You gotta wear a suit to church. You gotta be clean shaven. You gotta have your hair cut. You know, you gotta look the part, and you gotta go and work for them for free, and then you might get into heaven if he lets you. Yeah, you're talking about Bridgeport, man. That's some redneck hillbillies over there. They're all hillbillies from down south, you dummy. They're Baptist hillbillies from down south, man. They want your money, you dummy.
Give your money away. God knows who he buys at, what he's sold at.
Exactly. Them hillbillies, that's all they want is your money from down south there. You know, they're just like the Catholics. What the hell, man? Wake up. Can't you tell? What's going on, Seven?
Hey, look, Seven, you're gonna know one of these days, everybody's gonna wake up and say, where have I been all my life, what was I thinking, Then all of a sudden, it's gonna be too late.
Yeah, I know, man. I don't even believe in God.
Well, you're shit out of luck, you're going to hell.
I'm a Satanist, man. I preach over my church here. I belong to the Satanists.
Oh, you're fucked. You better not be saying that. You might regret it someday. You might be facing God and listen to your same words.
Yeah, maybe that's a little better. You guys are crazy, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. You gotta believe in a Satanist. You get somewhere. We're gonna have to go to church council. Yeah, Ryan, you guys gotta have a couple more beers, man. You'll believe in a Satanist pretty soon.
Come to smell the coffee there.
Bye. See you later.
Look at that, BZ, trying to get his lip in there. Shut up, BZ.
I bet neither one of them got a Bible.
I got like 3 or 4 Bibles here.
I got 2 of them. You better start reading them then.
You better start listening to what I had to say, just that little bit I had to say. I don't know that much about the Bible, but I'm telling you, I went to Catholic Church, I went to Baptist, and I'm telling you, I know a little bit about God, but not as much as I should know.
Oh yeah, the Catholic Church teaches you to kill your neighbor. So does the Baptist Church. They teach you to kill your neighbor, take all their money. They teach all of that stuff, man. You guys are Satanists.
I know one thing there, you better wake up and smell the coffee there, or you're going to be on the wrong side of the fence there.
No. I got 9 lives, man, because I'm a Satanist.
Hey, you better not press your luck. You got that heart pacer in you. God can take you any second.
Not me, man. I'm living
nothing. I'm just telling you. I just said my views what I thought, you know. So don't rub it in.
Well, you better read your Bible. The Bible says, if you're not with us, you're against us. If you're with us, you're with us. And that's talking about every religion. You better read it. You better.
That's not talk.
That's the anti-religion. That's the
Satan. That's not every religion. Every religion. Look in there again. There's only so many. There's only two. There's only two religions God accepted out of I think there's like 8 or 9 religions that He approved of.
Yeah, well, you guys are criticizing every religion out there. I was just, the only one you didn't criticize was a Satanist, so you must be a Satanist. But I'm going to tell you another thing. You better wake up, smell roses, and read your Bible. But if you got the right idea, at least you're talking about it anyways.
Hey, I criticized some of the views that they did. You know, I'm not criticizing the whole thing. As long as they're teaching the Word of God and they're not talking this, oh, hey, you want to talk some tongue? No, okay. This guy on the other side of the room says, oh, this is what God told me today. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's a cult.
I'm just bullshitting you. That's what you dummy. I ain't no Satanist.
No, I'm just telling you about the shit. I went to these churches and seen these fucking people. They're stupid.
The book of John 3:08. Well, anyway, all I can tell you, all these religions out there, they're all trying to get the same place. You don't knock any religion. They're all trying to get the same place. You don't believe me? Go to one of them.
No, they're trying to get fucking rich in their pocket. They're lining their pockets up, teaching you a bunch of false bullshit, you know? That's what they're doing. They ain't teaching you the Word of God. They're teaching you a bunch of shit.
Well, every church I know wants 10%, so I don't know what you mean about getting in your pocket, but every one of them I know, they want 10%.
I tell them to jump in the lake.
John 3:08, the wind bloweth where it is listeneth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but cannot tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So does everyone that is born of the Spirit. You know what? I talk us if thou shalt not say us, but thou shalt not say us if thou shalt not talk us, and thou shalt not see us if thou dost not have a radio. Now what do you think of that?
Hey, I'm telling you what, you know, hey, God's got all these people blinded out there, you know. He keeps some of these people blinded because they know they got a good soul, and he don't let them know until the last minute, and they'll come around then.
Yeah, but you're supposed to knock another religion. I mean, the only religion I would say that I would knock would probably be the Muslims, you know what I mean? But the rest of them, they're all trying to get the same place. They might do it a different way. But if you know another thing, if you don't believe me, look it up in your what you call it, your internet there. All these other religions are spin-offs from the Catholic religion, every one of them. And the reason they're spin-offs, because some of them didn't believe some of the stuff that the Catholics did, so they started their own religion. But they're all about the same thing, just about the same thing. The only thing different about the Catholics, sure, they got different ways, but they ain't bad people. I ain't met a bad one yet, and the Baptists ain't bad neither. I mean, they're trying to get somewhere. But I'll tell you what's bad is the Republicans. That's where you come into place, the Republicans. The Republicans, people who admit they're Republicans are no good, dirty, rotten, backstabbing. They talk about their religion and that. They don't like to have abortions and that. Well, they cause abortions. The reason why, because most of them are business owners, and they got big money, and they don't want to pay their help enough money to have kids. That's the problem with it right there. They're the ones that are the bastards.
Hey, Sam, I'm talking about the guys that are talking about Jesus Christ, and they're talking about Jesus Christ, and they're talking about the spin-offs. They twist the word right at the last, so it has a different meaning, and, you know, and then they screw all these other people up from hearing the truth.
Well, yeah, like I said, they're atheists. Well, you're wrong right there, number 7. I'm going to tell you why.
I'm just talking about part of it, you know. They tell you what God says there for so long, then right at the last minute, they twist the fucking truth around, So everybody gets misled, you know?
That's because they try to throw their political views in there. Republicans, Democrats, they try to get their political views into the church. And that's where I draw the line. Ain't none of them ain't no good. The Republicans ain't no good. Neither are the Democrats. Neither one of them. They're all after the money.
That's why they're doing that war right now, because none of them can agree. They're supposed to be all for one, you know, not for this side or that side, you know. They're supposed to be for the American government, not for the working Republicans or the Democrats, you know.
They're after the money. They're after the money, Pencil. Like I said, the Republicans, the Democrats, it's all about the money. Anybody that thinks they're a Republican or a Democrat, I got news for them. They're a damn fool.
Yeah, I have them people in office that are all fucking crooks anyways, you know. Don't matter which way, if you're Democrat or Republican, all them motherfuckers are crooks out there. Need somebody to go in there and clean that whole fucking place out.
Well, look what they're doing to Trump. He's a Republican. The Republicans won't even work with him. You know why? Because he don't need the money. He don't need the payoff. And they need it. They're all crooks. Every one of them. I told you guys. That's all. They try to mix politics with religion. And if a person can't see that, he's a complete idiot.
Yeah, he's trying to clean house in there. That's why everybody don't like him. He's trying to get rid of all them crooked bastards in there. And that's why they're going to try to impeach him there one of these days.
It ain't the Democrats. It's the Republicans doing it. What do you think of that? His own people. You know why? Because he tells it like it is. And they don't like it because it's going to cut into their pocketbooks. They're all a bunch of greedy bastards.
Oh yeah, they think they can take all that money and spend it somewhere else, like their retirement homes and funds there, yeah. I'll tell you what, at least he's got good intentions. He's going the right way. As far as I'm concerned, Trump's number one.
Yep, he's got them going. I'll tell you that. He tells it like it is. He don't pull no punches. And they don't like it. The Republicans don't like it, and the Democrats. Especially the Republicans, his own people. Man, they won't do nothing with him. They fight everything he does.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody saying anything good he did, you know. I saw a clip on the news the other day where he had battleships down there in Florida and all their what do you call it? Shit. I don't know. Military down there helping everybody, but they didn't say nothing about that, you know.
Islands of Guam.
Down in Florida.
Well, we'll find out. If that little gook down there in North Korea sends a bomb over and nukes us, you'll find out. We'll find out what's going on.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait till he nails Hillary Clinton right to the cross, that greedy bastard.
Oh, yeah, she needs it bad. Like I said, every one of them political people, Republicans, Democrats, they're all in cahoots. They all work together. As a matter of fact, who was it? Let's see, who's it? Obama and George Bush went and attended Trump's inauguration. Can you imagine that? Both of them riding in the same limo. And they sit there and talk about each other. I'll tell you what, they got you guys buffalo, man. You guys are fools. You think you're a Republican or a Democrat. You're fools.
They'll never get that smell out of the limo. I'm talking about Obama.
Well, Bush was there all with him. He went to the inauguration with him. Everybody that thinks they're a Republican or a Democrat, I got news for them.
Obama didn't do shit. All he did is skate through his fucking election there. That's all he did.
Right. All right, man. I'll